Welcome to Time Trek Tales channel. Ever wondered about the roots of the legendary Cleopatra, the last active ruler of Egypt's Ptolemaic kingdom? To fully appreciate this enigmatic figure, one must delve into the labyrinth of her lineage, a twisted tale of power, intrigue, and dynastic continuation. Cleopatra was a scion of the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Greek family that held sway over Egypt following the death of the illustrious Alexander the Great. The Ptolemies, determined to preserve their Macedonian-Greek lineage and power, often intermarried, a practice that was not only common but also socially acceptable during the Hellenistic period. This practice, while causing a myriad of complications, ensured that the bloodline remained pure and the power stayed within the family. At the helm of this dynasty during Cleopatra's birth was her father, Ptolemy XIV, or Laertes, a man known for his flute playing rather than his leadership. A controversial figure, his reign was marked by political instability and civil unrest. Yet, he was the direct link that connected Cleopatra to the lineage of the Ptolemies. The identity of Cleopatra's mother, however, is shrouded in mystery. While some historians believe that her mother was Cleopatra V Tryphena, the most significant wife of Ptolemy XIII, others speculate that she may have been a lesser-known concubine. Regardless of her mother's identity, Cleopatra's roots were firmly planted in the fertile soil of power and ambition, traits that would come to define her life. The dynastic drama within the Ptolemaic family was a crucible, a fiery forge that shaped Cleopatra, the woman, the queen, the legend. It was this family, with its intricate web of relationships and its ruthless pursuit of power, that prepared Cleopatra for her eventual reign. Cleopatra was born into a royal bloodline fraught with power struggles and strife, setting the stage for her eventual reign. As we unravel the enigma of her origins, we gain a deeper understanding of the woman she would become, a woman of immense power and enduring legend. Born in 69 BC, Cleopatra VII Philopator was thrust into a world of power and politics from a tender age. The daughter of Pharaoh Ptolemy XIV, she was born into a family where the throne was not just a symbol of power, but a playing field of political intrigue and familial discord. In the bustling royal court of Alexandria, Cleopatra's early education was nothing short of extraordinary. She was tutored by the finest scholars of the time, who nourished her intellect with a rich array of subjects ranging from mathematics and astronomy to philosophy and art. But it was her linguistic prowess that truly set her apart. Cleopatra was a polyglot, fluent in as many as 9 languages, including Greek, Egyptian, Aramaic, and Latin. This linguistic ability not only served as a tool of communication, but it also became a powerful instrument of diplomacy in her later years. Cleopatra's early exposure to politics was a byproduct of her lineage. The Ptolemaic dynasty was a turbulent one, where power was often a poisoned chalice that passed from one family member to another, amidst a whirlwind of alliances, betrayals, and assassinations. Cleopatra was no stranger to this. She observed, she learned, and she prepared for the day she would take her turn on the throne. That day came sooner than expected. At the tender age of 18, following her father's death, Cleopatra ascended to the throne as co-regent with her 10-year-old brother, Ptolemy XIII. The young queen was now at the helm of an empire, grappling with the complexities of governance, the fickleness of alliances, and the ever-present threat of rebellion. In a world dominated by men, where her co-regent was a child and her advisors were seasoned politicians with their own agendas, Cleopatra had to navigate her way with caution, tenacity, and a fair share of cunning. The royal court was not just a place of opulence, but a chessboard where every move was a bid for survival and supremacy. Young and seemingly powerless, Cleopatra's early years were filled with political maneuverings and struggles for power. Yet, these formative years laid the groundwork for the formidable queen she would become. A queen whose name would echo through the corridors of history. A royal sibling rivalry soon ensued between Cleopatra and her brother, leading to her brief exile from Egypt. The Ptolemaic dynasty was no stranger to power struggles and court intrigue. Cleopatra, the last active ruler of the dynasty, found herself embroiled in a bitter feud with her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. What started as a joint rule soon descended into chaos, as Ptolemy's advisors sought to seize power for their young charge. Cleopatra, however, was far from a passive player in this Game of Thrones. Possessing a keen mind and a relentless determination, Cleopatra refused to be sidelined. When her brother's power play resulted in her expulsion from the throne and her subsequent exile, she did not merely accept her fate. Instead, she began to strategize, to plan, and to prepare for her return. In the face of adversity, Cleopatra showcased her strategic acumen. She gathered an army, securing alliances and support from key figures within her own kingdom and beyond. She was not just a queen in exile. She was a queen on a mission, ready to reclaim what was rightfully hers. This period of exile, while challenging, was instrumental in shaping Cleopatra as a ruler. It honed her strategic skills, steeled her resolve, and instilled in her an unshakable belief in her own right to rule. Exiled but not defeated, Cleopatra was ready to fight for her rightful place on the throne. Cleopatra's thirst for power and strategic alliances led to her dramatic return to Egypt. A cunning strategist, Cleopatra set her sights on the most powerful man in the world at that time, Julius Caesar. This alliance was not just born out of necessity, but was a calculated move that placed Cleopatra at the center of world power. Their alliance, both personal and political, led to the defeat of her brother and rival, Ptolemy XIII. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra reclaimed her throne, ending her exile and marking her triumphant return to power. But Cleopatra was more than just a pawn in a political game. She used this alliance to reinvent herself, to rise from a deposed queen to a powerful and charismatic leader. Her charisma, intelligence, and political acumen were instrumental in her return to power. She was a master of statecraft, able to navigate the treacherous waters of politics and power. Her alliance with Caesar was a testament to her strategic thinking, her ability to seize opportunities, and her indomitable will to rule. Cleopatra's story is not just one of power and politics, but also one of resilience and reinvention. She was a woman who refused to be defeated, who rose from the ashes of her exile to reclaim her throne. Cleopatra's early life and family background, filled with power struggles and political maneuverings, shaped her into the legendary ruler we know today.